The most famous move from the Karate Kid has got to be the crane kick. Even though this move has been made so many times, the crazy thing is that it almost always works. No new move in the Karate Kid or Cobra Kai has had as much of an impact on pop culture as Daniel LaRusso's crane kick. Let's look at every crane kick done in the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai. First up, Daniel's crane kick to Johnny in the Karate Kid. Daniel's kick to Johnny at the end of the Karate Kid was the most well-known and insane crane kick ever. Just as the score was tied, Daniel did the famous crane pose to get ready for his final attack in the final of the All Valley Under-18 Karate Championship. We saw he was confused for a bit because he had never seen the crane technique before. He made the mistake of listening to his sensei, who told him to charge in and get the last point. But Daniel's crane kick actually worked, and he won the fight. Johnny and Daniel didn't know at the time how much crane kick would change their lives though. After 1984 All Valley, Johnny was never the same again, and LaRusso's illegal kick kept coming back to haunt him for the next 30 years. In fact, Lawrence's need to change his life after losing to LaRusso with the crane kick was a big reason why Johnny decided to start up the Cobra Kai dojo again and take Miguel Diaz as his first student. Coming up in the Karate Kid Part 2, Chozen fought back against the crane kick. The only time Daniel LaRusso's famous crane kick failed was literally the next time he tried it. In the Karate Kid Part 2, we see that Daniel and Mr. Miyagi go to Okinawa, where Chozen, Sato Taguchi's shameless nephew, becomes Daniel's new enemy. Even after Sato, who wanted to fight Mr. Miyagi to the death over a slight from 40 years ago, changed and made peace with Miyagi, Chozen still hated LaRusso. He also violently ruined the Obon Dance Festival and challenged Daniel-san to a fight to the death. Daniel's fight with Chozen was much more violent than his tournament match with Johnny. A bloodied Daniel tried to end the fight with the crane kick, but this time it wouldn't work because Chozen knew how to use it. Chozen played it smart by faking it, and this was enough for LaRusso to miss his kick. Taguchi easily countered the move and attacked Daniel-san's leg. LaRusso ended up finally beating Chozen into submission with the drum technique. Because the Karate Kid's crane kick was so important, it made sense for the story that it wouldn't work again in the sequel, forcing Daniel to find a new way to win. But the thing is, the Karate Kid Part 2 is the only time the crane kick didn't lead to victory. Followed by, we saw Miguel using the crane kick in Season 1 of Cobra Kai. In the first season of Cobra Kai, when Johnny Lawrence told Miguel Diaz to use the crane kick on Daniel LaRusso, he was happy to get his own back. Johnny and Daniel both entered students in the 2018 All Valley Under-18 Karate Tournament, and Lawrence was upset that Robbie Keane, his estranged son, was fighting for LaRusso and Miyagi-Do. On the way to the finals, Johnny gave Daniel the ultimate FU by giving Miguel permission to use the crane kick, which won Miguel's match decisively. When Miguel beat Robbie to win the All Valley Championship, Johnny's victory over Daniel was made even stronger. Miguel's use of the crane kick in the first season of Cobra Kai proved Johnny's explanation of what happened in the Karate Kid from his point of view, which made him look like the hero and the victim, and LaRusso like the aggressor and bully, was correct. Miguel wouldn't find out about Daniel's side of things until Cobra Kai Season 4, when he started training at the Miyagi-Do dojo. In a strange way, when Johnny merged his Eagle Fang Karate dojo with Daniel-san's school, he learned to have more respect for LaRusso and Miyagi-Do. Lastly, Daniel's crane kick on Terry Silver in Season 5 of Cobra Kai. At the end of Cobra Kai Season 5, Daniel used the crane kick once more to beat Terry Silver. Daniel's wife, Amanda, and their kids, and Johnny's girlfriend fought head-to-head in front of the Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do students. The fight was a rematch from when Silver beat LaRusso earlier in Cobra Kai. This time, Daniel got his revenge on Silver, his former Cobra Kai sensei, and showed that Miyagi-Do is better than Silver's violence and cheating. When Terry tried to attack Daniel with Tori Nichols' All Valley Championship trophy, Daniel's crane kick was his ace in the hole. It also made up for the fact that Silver hurt Daniel emotionally and physically when he was a teenager in the Karate Kid Part 3, and then almost ruined Daniel's marriage in Cobra Kai Season 5. Daniel-san had never beaten Terry Silver before, and it made perfect sense that the crane kick was the move that finally took down the supervillain with the ponytail. And now for some other related news you might have missed out on. First up, a new Karate Kid movie is in the works. Sony added a surprising title to their list of movies in development when they announced changes to their upcoming release schedule. They're working on a new film in the Karate Kid series, which they called The Return of the Original Karate Kid franchise. On June 7th, 2024, the movie is set to come out in theaters. The news is even more surprising because the original Karate Kid series has been given new life as Cobra Kai on Netflix. So far, Netflix hasn't said for sure that there would be a 6th season of the show, and this news could be a reason why. Sony's announcement didn't name any directors or actors or give a detailed plot summary, but calling it the return of the original Karate Kid franchise would have to mean Ralph Macchio and William Zabka and other characters from the Cobra Kai series. Cobra Kai does look like it's building up to a big finish, and it's possible that a Karate Kid movie could wrap up all of the different storylines. If it happens, it will be the 6th movie in the series, coming after 3 Karate Kids with Macchio and Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi, his karate teacher. Up next, Ralph Macchio told Cobra Kai fans a very exciting update about when Season 6 will be out. Fans of Cobra Kai might want to get back to practicing karate because, hey, there's probably a new season coming. Season 5 came out on Netflix in September, but we're already eager to see what happens in Season 6. Ralph Macchio, who played the Karate Kid in Cobra Kai, just hinted at the show's future, even though the streamer hasn't said anything solid yet. In a recent interview with Us Weekly, he was asked about the 6th season of Cobra Kai. Even though he didn't know much, he did say that the cast and crew had a good feeling that they'd hear good news soon. Right now, nothing's really confirmed yet, but this news does give everyone something to hold on to. The question is, what else could happen if a new season came along? Then, Ralph told Us Weekly that fans' feedback to the writer's room could help decide the direction of Season 6. Still, there's always room for new storylines to be explored. We never know what we'll be getting next, especially since Cobra Kai likes to bring back characters from the movie series it's part of. John Hurwitz says that there's a lot to look forward to and a lot to think about. Finally, Prodigal Son by Cobra Kai's Martin Kove will be released at NYCC. A lot of us are wondering what will happen to the bad guy, John Kreese, after what he did in the Season 5 finale. Well, those of us attending NYCC will be happy to know that they can talk to Kreese in person. Martin Kove, who plays Kove in the show, will be there, and a few lucky people will be able to meet him. Kove chose NYCC as the place to show off his new work, which is a comic book called Prodigal Son with Thunder Comics. The main character of the comic book is a teenager who teams up with a criminal to get revenge. Kove and Don Hanfield both wrote the story together. Hanfield was also a co-creator of the hit comic book series Eternus, which was also written by Anastasia Davis and motion capture master Andy Serkis. The official summary says that Kove will be signing copies of Prodigal Son with his son Jesse Kove, as well as co-writers Hanfield and Clay Adams, and cover artist Stephen Bliss. They'll also sign an exclusive Cobra Kai print. This is honestly a great opportunity to catch one of Cobra Kai's stars. If you're interested, the event is happening on Saturday, October 8th at the Thunder and Scout NYCC booth. That's a wrap for this video. Which one's your favorite from all the crane kicks in the Karate Kid and Cobra Kai? Let us know in the comments below. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.